Hey foodies, welcome to Foodie Friday. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. My name is Keisha and this is my channel, Saving Greens Homestead, and hopefully this is gonna be a good video. Hopefully. You guys, today I have another taste review video for you, and this one doesn't involve tomatoes. He's only saying that because he don't like tomatoes. This time, as you can see, we are gonna taste test these. It's a watermelon and a cantaloupe and a Tigger melon. And then also, I'm gonna try for the first time some pickled watermelon rinds. Have you ever tried that before?
No.
Okay. So, you're the one who like watermelon. You should be okay with it.
Okay, well, that's pickled.
Okay, and so today, Daniel is gonna try some pickled watermelon rind. So anyways, you guys, I mean, if you guys have watched any of my other videos pertaining to watermelon, you know that I can't stand watermelon. And so I'm not looking forward to trying the watermelon, but we'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Okay, so first I'm gonna start off with, I'm gonna leave the watermelon for last. First we're gonna start off with this Tigger melon. Now, these do tend to grow a little bit bigger maybe than this, but typically they're small personal sized melon fruits. And they smell really good. Okay, I'm gonna give you an up close look at it first. Look how pretty that is. Very pretty. It smells sweet. It smells like a melon. Okay, so. Oh, you know what I didn't grab? A spoon. So I can.
Okay.
So, while he's grabbing the spoon, I'll let you see what it looks like on the inside. Look at that. Look how pretty it looks on the inside. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to scoop these seeds out. And you guys, even though the melon, the rind on the outside, the skin is soft, I don't know, I tried eating it and I didn't care for it. My little cousins decided they wanted to try it and eat the skin, and they managed to get it down, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of leathery to me.
Yeah, I don't plan on eating that.
So this, you guys, is Tigger melon. Now, we've tried this before. And I grew this one, the first season I grew this, I did not like it. It wasn't sweet or anything, but
Still not sweet.
But this year is better, has been better than when I first grew it. But I just think that these melons tend to not be very sweet, just on their own. Well, not sweet. I mean, we all have our own definition of sweetness. And this to me is not all that sweet in comparison to others.
But it is juicy and kind of satisfying as far as...
And it has a really good melon taste.
Yeah, it does.
It tastes the way it smells. So yeah. I grew these this time because I told my daughter I wasn't going to grow them again because they're not sweet enough for me. And she begged me to grow these for her, so that's why I grew these. And sure enough, she's been the one eating most of them. She'll just get a spoon and sit there and eat and dig out the seeds and eat them. So it's not a bad melon. It's very pretty. And if I do continue to grow it, it'll be for her, but also because it's so pretty. It just looks really pretty. It adds a pop of color in your garden, so. Okay, so next we're gonna go with this melon. This one's a cantaloupe. At least I think it's a cantaloupe.
Looks like a cantaloupe.
It looks like a cantaloupe, but there's another melon that I planted that gets golden like this, and it's shaped like this. Like cantaloupes that I know, that I'm familiar with, are more cylindrical, I guess. And this one is perfectly round, like a little pumpkin or like a little ball.
Spherical.
Round.
Spherical.
Okay, so, but I won't know exactly if this is the cantaloupe or the other melon until I cut this one open. I'm just gonna cut this bad part off right here at the top where it's split open. And then we can move on to trying it. So I think this is definitely cantaloupe because it's orange on the inside. The other melon that I was thinking it could be was, it would have been green on the inside. So, look at that. Let me show you. It's kind of, oh, there we go. There's the color. Kind of looks bright at times. My camera just has to adjust. So, anyways, I'm gonna scoop the seeds out of this. Get that out the way. We don't need that, right? Okay. There you go. Okay, so cantaloupe, cheers.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm looking for in the Tigger melon.
Oh yeah.
But you don't get that sweetness. You guys, this is just like biting into a mouthful of honey. Mmm. It's so sweet.
It's so good.
Okay. Uh-huh. If you have not had a homegrown cantaloupe, you are missing out.
Most definitely.
They are so flavorful and so sweet. That's just crazy that I grew that in our front yard.
In our front yard, that's crazy.
Under the tree.
Well, kind of a tree.
But that tastes really, really good. Has a very good melon flavor. Very sweet. Very soft flesh. Not exactly crunchy because I think I got it at the perfect ripeness.
It's no crunchy, it's soft.
And it's not mushy either or mealy. It's just
refreshing and sweet.
Oh man, it's
just
good.
all good.
It's just good. Okay, so for this one, I'm hoping that I picked it at the right time. Usually like with watermelon, you know that they're ripe or you can tell that they're ready when where they're attached to the vine. There's a little curlicue tendril. Thank you, sweetheart. Tendril. That when that dries up, then you know that your watermelon is ready. Or when it has that yellow spot on the bottom, then you also know or can bet that it's pretty ready. Oh, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Look at that. But this one, you can also tell when you tap it, it doesn't really have that hollowy sound, but so I'm hoping that it's good. And I'm hoping that it's the one that I labeled it to be, because if it is, it will look really pretty. Oh yeah, it's just splitting apart. Look at that. So this is what I labeled it to be. Let me show you guys. Look at that. Nice and yellow interior. This one is called the Janosik. And so I learned something interesting. I mean, I don't really care too much about watermelon history because I really don't care for watermelon. But I learned that before they started modifying the watermelons that we know today, all watermelons were yellow.
That's
inside. The first watermelons were all yellow, and then they added, I forget what the name of it is, the pink or reddish coloring. They kind of, what do you call it?
genetically altered.
Modified is the word I'm looking for. Modified them to have that red coloring. So you can have a piece. There's no seed there. I'll take that out. I don't know, you guys. Okay, so I know a lot of you are probably thinking to yourselves, well, why are you trying watermelon? Why are you growing watermelon if you don't like watermelon, Keisha? Well, you know what? I'm glad you asked me that question, because this is the reason right here. My sweetie likes watermelon.
Yeah.
And my kids love watermelon.
More than me.
And so I figure I might as well grow watermelon since they love it. And then also I'm on kind of a little quest to see if there's a variety of watermelon that I might like, that I can grow, that they'll be happy with, and that I can enjoy too.
And you forgot my cousin Sherman loves watermelon.
I wish, no, I don't. Anyways, let's try this Janosik watermelon cherries.
That's good. That's perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. You said perfect, huh?
You're supposed to try it when I tried it.
I couldn't get my mouth to go on it.
Have to give yourself a pep talk.
Okay, so this is very juicy. Very juicy. A lot of water content, especially considering I hand watered these plants in the front yard. And the front yard is where it gets the most heat.
But even more so, it has a lot of flavor. And you know, sometimes watermelons that you buy from the store, you don't know what they're going to taste like. Sometimes they taste watered down.
It definitely has a lot of juice.
Yes. But, like I said, a lot of flavor.
All right. So, I'm going to put that over there.
You want another piece? I can tell you enjoyed that so much.
You guys, if I could school my face, I can't though. I can't. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's just, it's the flavor. You know, it's not even the texture. At first when I thought about it, I was like, well, maybe I don't like the texture. You know, I could drink the juice or the no candies, no juice, no nothing. It's not the texture, because the texture of this is nice and crisp. It's not mealy. It's not mushy or anything. I mean, I can hear it in my you know, me chewing on it in my ear. I can hear it because it's nice and crusty. It's nice and crispy. There's a great crispness to it. But yeah, I love my kids and my husband a whole lot.
Well, kids and I are going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Maybe Tony.
Yeah, cousin Tony. But, you know, I say if you want to give it a try, if you love watermelon and you want to give it a try, give it a try. It's definitely a pretty watermelon on the inside. It doesn't grow super huge. Like this one is not so big. And it could be because of the fact that I have it growing in my front yard, which I just started my front yard garden. So the soil isn't the best. It's in the beginning stages. But I think on the packet it said these can get up to like 20, 30 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but I suggest you try it and grow it. Now, You remember that Yamato cream that I grew?
Yes.
And you remember how much you guys like that one?
Yes.
Would you say this one compares to that one, or is that one better?
That one's still better, but this one is very close second.
Let's move on. I'm out of room on my little tray here. You can have that one for later. Save the seeds. Okay, so our last taste and review. Well, this one isn't really going to count as a true review. Okay, so a friend of mine, I've mentioned her before on my channel, my friend Sue. She knows that I don't really care for watermelon, but she wanted me to try this watermelon, pickled watermelon rye. And she said it's real good and that I should try it. And so she gave me one to try. And so here, I'm gonna give you the bigger fork, the manly fork. I don't know. I've never tried pickled watermelon before. I like pickles. I like pickled stuff, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this because I don't really care for watermelon.
Okay, you taste it first.
Oh, you gonna make me taste it? Oh, because this is the one that you have the least. Okay, because he doesn't like pickled stuff. No pickles, no stuff like that. So, okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you first the jar up close so you can see. Ooh, the juice is coming out there a little bit. And then I have, go closer with it. There we go. Okay. Hey, look, I'm not stalling. Honest, I'm not stalling. It smells good. It smells sweet. It smells like sweet pickles. Okay. That's what it tastes like.
Sweet pickles?
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan of sweet pickles, but here goes.
It don't taste like watermelon.
Not at all.
It tastes like sweet pickle.
It's not that bad, but it's not my thing.
Sue, I like it. You're right. It does taste like sweet pickle. It doesn't have the taste of watermelon at all. Now, this is a watermelon I could probably eat because I like sweet pickles. So, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Look, you got a whole jar to yourself.
I'm gonna let the kids try it too. Let's see what they think. But I gotta wait for Alana to come home from school. She's not gonna be happy that I cut that Tigger melon. And what's good about it is that was the last ripe one, but when I was out there looking around on the plant, there's like 5 more green ones that popped up. So she'll have plenty of melons, hopefully, before the frost starts to hit. So anyways, you guys, that's going to do it for this episode. And thank you so much for watching. I wanted to wait around for my honey here to have time to do this with me because he and I just, we meld really well together. Especially on these taste ones. But he won't do the tomato one because he does not like tomatoes. You know, I'm at least being a little brave trying the watermelons, even though I crybaby about it. But I don't know, maybe if enough of you guys write down in the comments some encouragements for him. Maybe if we could get so many likes on this video. Let's see, how many likes would it take?
1,000.
1,000 likes?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. If we could get, how about 500?
Okay.
500 likes on this video.
I'll do what?
You'll do a taste review with tomatoes with me.
I'll do taste 1 tomato.
Just one?
I'm not gonna sit up here and taste all them tomatoes.
Okay, so you heard him. If we get 500 likes on this video, he will at least try 1 tomato and a taste review video.
I mean,
But his original was 1,000. So if I get 1,000 likes, then he's gonna have to try every last tomato in that tomato taste review.
No, 2 tomatoes. I mean, let's be fair. This whole video, you only tasted 1 watermelon.
But that's all that was ready. I got other watermelon that are gonna be ready that I'm gonna try. So okay, so I could divide it up in separate videos.
No.
Anyways, you guys,
I'll do it with 2.
click that like button so we can at least get to 500 likes so he can try a tomato. And I get to choose with tomato too. Yes. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. As always, God bless.
On today's episode of Keisha's Melons,